Welcome to Attleboro Update. A dozen Massachusetts state senators have seen the great changes happening in the Attleboro downtown. State senators, led by Senate President Stanley Rosenberg, spent last Wednesday touring several cities within the state. They stopped by Attleboro in the early afternoon to visit various organizations within the downtown. Their first stop was the Intermodal Transportation Center, and DoubleACS was there to capture the event.
Massachusetts State Senators traveling across the state, 8 different days, and today we're entirely here on the South Coast, and we're visiting all of the big spots and seeing the progress that folks are making. And here in Attleboro, we're seeing what the restoration of transportation infrastructure here in this site has done for the 10-mile river walk area and for this entire area. And we were in New Bedford this morning and we saw a similar thing where doing the Star Store, which is the downtown UMass campus in New Bedford, has done to stimulate growth and development in the downtown of New Bedford. And so these gateway cities with a small amount of state investment are able to take whole parts of their downtown or whole neighborhoods and rejuvenate them over time. And so it's very exciting. We had about half of the state senate here this afternoon visiting this site to see the success of this investment and the local political leadership and the support of the taxpayers and what it's doing to help rejuvenate their community.
This is Senate President Rosenberg's Commonwealth Conversations, where he wanted to get the senators, as many as could attend, to get them off Beacon Street and bring them down to Main Street. So my effort was, logistically, when you try to visit 4 Senate districts in the Commonwealth, particularly in districts that are very large, we had the South Coast this morning, and now we're in the beautiful city of Attleboro, is that the time in between doesn't allow you a great deal of time to see the whole city, but it's an effort where I got 20 of my colleagues to come here and see what the history of Attleboro is and what the future of Attleboro will be. We stopped in at the Intermodal Transportation Center and viewed some of the changes there, some of the monumental changes that have undergone literally a renaissance down there in transit-oriented development. But then I want to say some of the challenges with this was a jewelry city that the downtown had, to some extent, there had been a diaspora because it was just lifestyle at the time. People moved to malls to shop. So we're seeing some genesis of new life is coming into the city. But I wanted to show the history, and then we're going to visit a company, a cutting-edge company up in the industrial area in a little bit. So you see where Attleboro was from a business sense and where it's going. And then in between there's going to be some conversations with business leaders and the chamber director about some of the challenges around energy and other policies that are maybe keeping small business from growing to the extent that they could. And so it's a nice opportunity, an informal setting to have conversations between and have the senators not really have a speaking program where we all talk, because we do a lot of that, but it's us here to be listening. So it was a great place. It provides a great visual for the history of Attleboro, and I was glad that they could join me.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, instead of a picture, being on the ground is worth at least 1,000 words, because we can see in real life what is actually happening. And most of these members have never been to Attleboro before, and so they have an opportunity to visit another member's district and see real change that's going on. And this will influence our public policy development when we go back to the State House. The city, through the mayor and the council and your political leadership, saw the opportunity, if they improve transportation here on this site, we'd be able to rejuvenate this community. And right across the street, 80 apartments, mixed use, meaning in terms of income. The whole first floor is going to be filled with commercial operations, so it's creating activity in the downtown. People are living here, they're going to be shopping here, they're going to be going out, and so it's creating jobs and it's creating economic activity. And this kind of thing is going on all across the Commonwealth, but here in Attleboro, it's just a notable example of it, because how transportation is transforming this area.
This morning we were in Bridgewater at Bridgewater State University, then we went to New Bedford to view some of the arts and cultural industry that has grown up there. Later we went to a healthcare facility in Fall River. So we try not to do all the same things, so you get a mixed view of what's going on in this part of southeastern Massachusetts. So you have senators from as far away as Pittsfield and a senator from Newburyport. So we have all corners of the Commonwealth covered here today. And Senate President Rosenberg and Minority Leader Bruce Tarr, who set the agenda in many instances, are here, and there's a chance for a few leaders in the community to give them their idea on what state policy should be and where it should go.
It's really great to be here, and you've got great leaders on the ground here trying to help move this community forward, including your state senator.
It's always a great day to be in the city of Attleboro, and the fact that I can bring my friends from work down here to see what wonderful things are happening in the city of Attleboro makes a very fine day at work. I was happy to do it.